G'day guys, welcome back again. Today we have got a 2013 Volkswagen Caddy 1.6 litre CAYD diesel engine in. It's got an engine light on and it is running poorly, so it has about 95,000 kilometers on it. So first thing we've done is plugged in our scan tool and checked the codes, and what we have is, hopefully you can see that, P0403 EGR circuit. So what we're going to do is head over to the computer, see if we can get some component information on this. Obviously that's a pretty generic code, so let's have a look and see if we can find anything further before we dive in. Alright, so we're just on the computer, and as you can see we've just got that in our service information system, and we have got EGR circuit malfunction, possible causes, wiring, EGR solenoid and ECM. So firstly, let's bring up our wiring diagram and then we can decide how we're going to test this. So this is our actuator here, and as you can see we've only got two wires, both coming from the ECM, and one is a constant 12 volt power feed and the other one is a pulse width signal from the PCM to command its position. So we're not worried about this side of it because that's the actual valve position sensor. That's not what the code's for, it's only for this valve actuator. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the car, we're going to set up the scope on both of these wires, and we are going to bidirectionally control or test the actual control of this, and we'll see with the scope, are we getting the signal we need? If we're getting the signal we need, is the actuator moving? And then we can decide what to do from there. So let's go out there and start on that. Alright guys, we are backtracking a little bit here because we've actually already removed the EGR valve and cooler assembly. We've already diagnosed it, but we got a little bit in a rush, so we decided to just pull it off, and backtracking here to show you how we diagnosed it. And I'm a little bit upset because at the moment I have got the power, the circuit feed to the solenoid, EGR solenoid actuator right there connected, and I was planning to use my Verus to control it and view the scope at the same time, but I've run into a little bit of a problem. Meter scope not found. So I'm a little bit upset about that, but not too much I can do, so I'm going to get another scope, hook it up, and then I'm going to use the Verus to control it because I'm already under the car and I've already got the Verus DLC dongle up in there, and I don't want to bring it down and swap it around. So unfortunately we're going to do it the hard way. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so because of that I had to do it the hard way, but because I already had the banana leads hooked up, I just got the motors out. So hopefully you can see that we have got the yellow channel as the main power feed and the green channel as the pulse width modulated signal from the PCM. So we're going to go to our Verus. We're going to press start on EGR Valve Activation. That might make more sense. Let's go press start, and as you can see we have got valve activation. We're still going 20 or so seconds, and as you can tell up there, the actuator is not moving at all. So we know that this actuator is faulty, it needs to be replaced, and unfortunately you cannot get the actuator on its own, you have to get the whole EGR valve cooler assembly. So as you can see we're turning down there, we're counting down, we are now off. If we go down here we can see that we are just about to turn off in a second. There you go. So that just proves how we confirm that this EGR valve actuator is no longer working. That is why the EGR valve circuit code is in the computer, and so we need to replace that whole unit. And like I said to you, we have actually already removed it, and once we pull it apart I will strip it and show you guys, and then yeah, we'll get the new one on there and we'll command it and we'll see what it does. Alright guys, this is the old EGR assembly off. I've separated it all so you can see a little bit better, but basically this actuator has failed. It's just a little geared system, so obviously the computer can pulse width modulate this system into the position that it wants it to be in. Obviously this moves accordingly. On the back there is a little cam, and that cam operates the valve. and the valve is down the back there. There is the stem of the valve through there, if you can see that. If I do that, you probably can't see that very well, but that's how it works. And you know what, good thing that we're doing the whole thing anyway, because look at this cooler. You can see that it's starting to get blocked up already, and that's a very common issue with these. So we'll get the new one in, we'll get it up there, and we'll do the functional test to control the actuator, and then we'll see if it works. New one has arrived, and as you can see, it's the whole assembly, cooler and the EGR valve itself, plus the actuator that controls it. Volkswagen must make a killing on these because they're an exchange unit. These cost a fortune in the first place to buy it, and they want the old one back, so they probably rebuild them and sell them. So yeah, we'll get this one on and then we'll retest it and see how it goes. We are up there, the new one is in, all connected. A bit of a pain in the ass to fit, but nonetheless it's in. That's what we're here to do. So let's go over to Scan Tool and command it, and let's see if we can hear it operating like we should have with the original one, which it wasn't. So let's go to the Scan Tool, Egr Valve Activation. Yes, okay. Remember before it's counting down. Let's go under there, see if you can hear this. Hopefully you can hear that, but it's moving, it's doing something inside there, and that's what the other one wasn't doing. So we know that this has definitely fixed the issue. We're going to clear the codes, go for a drive, make sure it's all good, and then send it on its way to the customer. Alright guys, we are on a long private road, so don't worry about that, but we are fixed. No light on the dash and all its power back. So, well, that's it. It's in 4th gear and it's pulling away with the turbo, so we are done, guys. This car's gone back to the customer. That is how we checked for a faulty EGR circuit code. And thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. Please subscribe.